You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
Last time on Abomination Vaults, we woke up. I think we basically were just in the dungeon all day, right? Right? Yeah. So we were downstairs beneath the fishery. We basically tried to get past the fountain, in which we did. We got into a giant fucking fight with kobolds, and there were kobolds everywhere, like neck deep in kobolds. And there was one, I believe two actually, that were like super good at fighting actually, with crossbows and short swords. And there's a one that actually was able to shoot off like magic missiles. It was like an actual magic user, and it would cause us a lot of trouble. But our team powered through, and now it is around 8 in the morning, and we gotta go get some breakfast.
Yeah, it's currently 8:30 in the morning, and an important thing that you should definitely not forget is that you got a bunch of magic, or possibly magic items that you have yet to look at.
Yes, definitely.
That are all currently sitting in somebody's bag. So,
they're actually all strapped to my belt.
Yeah. Specifically, last we left off, you all were going through a little side tunnel that you found, because you didn't want to go back through the fountain room, and you could smell Julgath stench. So you followed it, and Jason, as you come through into the chamber, you realize that it is the same chamber in which you fought the Julgaths.
That's frightening.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's just go. So we'll take this route back out and go upstairs. Avoid the traps as previously said.
So, as you all step in, Nyx, you notice light coming from behind you, as well as the sound of footsteps.
Is it blue light?
Yes.
Okay. I think I know who it is, but I'm still going to creep up and see if I can get scared.
No.
All right.
Stealth check.
Okay. So, as the light continues further into the room, you creep up and around, and you do see that it is in fact, your friends. But they don't appear to notice you currently.
If I think I can get close enough, I just want to like kind of crawl out and grab Jason's ankles since he's the closest.
All right, so they all just start moving through. They all just start moving through and towards the water.
Oh,
Move closer and closer until
I swear, I as we were walking down, like, I swear, if we get ambushed in here, it's gonna be the worst thing ever. Like, I will literally have a heart attack.
Yeah, that will suck.
Yeah, dude, let's just. I want to go back and just like.
I really need some tea. I'm in
Yeah.
and Jason, you feel little hands around your ankles.
You know, like that scene for like the Breaking Bad deleted scenes where like Bryan Cranston's like pulling out the needle and his cube's like, oh my god, like super high pitched scream. That's what Jason does. Like, oh my god.
And you turn around, and it's Nyx.
Hey!
Oh. Oh, oh my Nyx, you scared me.
Why are you being so dramatic?
Yeah, no
I
one
didn't
else was
expect
scared.
it. I didn't expect it. Well, there's other things here that could have bad things, you know?
There are bad
What, do you
things.
think
Here
Nyx
would
is
grab
scary?
your ankles.
The pigeon says there's something bad down there. She
Where?
And she points to the direction that she came from.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna get breakfast, and we'll come back downstairs later this afternoon, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She thinks we should steer clear, but she thinks it might be how the kobolds got here if they were from Godmine.
The pigeon shakes it, or nods its head furiously.
Well, we just killed 3 kobolds. One was magic.
A magic kobold?
Yeah, she was kind of a bitch. And quite rude, to be perfectly honest.
Actually, it kind of feels bad that we kind of killed her, thinking about it.
Why do you feel bad?
It's like this. I mean, to be fair, do not feel bad when you kill like a sapient being.
Not when they're trying to kill me.
Yeah, she was murderous first. I don't...
I know, dude. I'm not. You know, I don't question it anymore at this point. Fuck it.
All right. So you just progress out of the underground.
Hell
Yes.
All right. And in that case, you keep moving on along. And I'll just put you on the Otari map. Because that's where you end up next. You bring yourselves out of the place. And you think from the position of the sun as you exit the fishery, you know, giving Tamily that same look that you have every single time that you've left.
No, we're all covered in like guts and gore,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like
You're all-
it was a messy fight.
Except for Nyx. Nyx is actually doing all right, relatively
Yeah.
speaking. I mean, Nyx is always kind of, you know, covered in guts and gore. But the rest of you are covered in guts and gore that's partially your own. And you exit
Just
out.
gonna weakly smile and just give her a thumbs up.
You exit out into the morning sun. Judging by the position of the sun, it's around 9:10 or so in the morning. And you still don't hear the sounds of the market.
Yeah, this is this isn't good.
I'm just gonna turn to face the lads. Now, this town has been very kind to us. I don't know who did it. I don't know what they did. I know one of you is responsible for the fact that this town does not have a running market.
Are we? We're not near anybody, are we? Or were we still?
I would wait to say this until we're not near people.
Okay, yeah, I would say, yeah, you've just left the fishery and you've sort of started moving along, where would your destination be?
Probably up to Rins, because I don't know about the lads, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty bloody.
Yeah, we're going the Rins.
You want
alright,
some
we're
help?
going to Rins. After Rins.
You want help afterwards?
Yeah.
After Rins, because if we get your treat wounds immunity,
I know.
it's gonna be bad. But yes, I'm gonna look at you all and just be like, one of you did something. I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't want to know what or why. Fix it! We're gonna be here for a while longer.
So here's the question. If you're heading towards Rins, would you pass through the market square? Or would you go around? Go the long way?
We'd probably pass through.
Okay. As you pass through, it is strangely quiet. It seems that the people, the usual shoppers who you saw earlier this morning on your way to the fishery, seems like they've sort of given up, and most of the shopkeepers seem to have also given up. But as you pass by, if you'll remember, there's the house sort of on the corner of Menem Street, where there was a bunch of shopkeepers sort of banging on the door, trying to coax someone out. Most of the shopkeepers have left there as well, but there's one person left, and it's the owner of the sandwich stall that you visited. I believe it was yesterday, and he's just sort of sitting on the other side of the door, and you can't really hear what he's saying, but it sounds like he's talking to somebody, probably on the other side. Do you just continue on to Rins?
I feel like we should check this out.
Alright.
Let's check it out.
Oberyn, you move on over to the sandwich man who spots
Sandwich
you
man.
and
Do
gives
we
you
know
a-
his name?
Yeah, you never
Wait,
got
what's
his
it-
name.
Yeah, what is it called? What's this called?
The stall was called Sparrow.
Sparrow, okay.
Um,
Yeah, I just make
That's
Yeah, make that shit up on the fly.
no,
Hello,
that's-
Sandman.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you today?
Well, we're pretty beat up. We're wondering what it takes to get a sandwich around here.
Well, unfortunately, I cannot make any sandwiches today. The market is closed.
Yeah, I saw that. What's been going on with that, bud? Come on, you can
Well,
tell me.
He sort of looks at the house, looks back at you, and you can just see this very clear sorrow in his eyes. The proprietor is not doing so well today, and part of the security system for the market is that he keeps all of our keys to our stalls so that they are safe and nobody can steal them from our belts at the end of the day. So we've not been able to get our keys because Gireno refuses to come out.
Really?
Yes.
So he's just shut the entire thing down because he won't. You're saying the entire thing relies on one person?
Well, to a certain extent. It used to rely on two, but, well...
What happened?
Well, Kileno ran the market alongside his wife. And,
Oh.
the reason that, Kileno, he sort of leans in and gets a little quieter. The reason that Kileno is not coming out is because his wife's ring is gone, and he's convinced that the man who murdered her has come back and stolen it from him.
I'm sorry, you said the man that murdered her came back for it.
That's what he believes. The rest of us are, how you say, on the defense. But
On the defense, okay. Well, tell you what, why don't you just point us, in, that direction, because we, love your sandwich shop as much as, you do. And, we'll try to find that killer and the ring. And, open this place back up.
Really quick, I feel like if they knew if they knew where the killer was, they probably would not suspect that it's the killer, because they're still on the loose, right? I assume.
yes, that is the thing.
Yeah.
This was, quite some time ago. And yes, 30 years ago, I believe it was. And yes, the last we saw of the man who we know did it, he was caught in the act. He was a werewolf posing as a druid.
Oh, what? Wait.
Who killed her, and Kileno was the one who found her. And the last we saw of him, his name was Joel.
Can I have
Joel.
an insight check on the rest of the party?
Sure.
Well, it's sense motive, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I have rolled. The last we saw of Joel, he went to Gauntlet, or at least in that direction, and we have not seen or heard of anything of him since. The authorities went looking, but they either did not come back or they were driven away after finding nothing but unpleasant creatures who had made the tower their home. Alright, so you're insight checking everyone?
My party. Yes.
What for? Like, what do you
I want to see if they believe him. Like, do they know something more?
Like
Okay.
about the ring or the murder?
About the ring.
Okay.
I don't think you committed a murder 30 years ago.
Okay.
The end game is like Jason's like, I was a world the entire time.
Ow! Aren't you like 19?
What? Are you talking
Yeah.
to me?
Yes.
Oh, what? I wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Yeah,
How
I'm literally
old is
19. Yeah, but I lied.
Yeah, 11 years before I was born, I was committing murders as a werewolf named Joel.
How could you?
Yeah, how could
I
you?
trusted
monster.
you.
You monster.
I would say, Petra, that
Oh,
you know.
FYI, we're not saying this in front of the shopkeeper.
well, yeah, obviously. I would say, Petra, that you look at your party members, and obviously Remy isn't here, so he doesn't have much of a, you can't really read
it
his
was
take
a
on the situation.
were-rat.
But as for everyone else, you either can't get a read on them, or they seem to be unaware. I would say specifically, you can't quite get a read on Jason or Nyx, but Oberyn just sort of seems to be in the situation.
I'm gonna be eyeing Jason and Nyx quite hard. Alright. Well, if we're going anywhere, we need to stop actively bleeding.
Hopefully I will be able to coax Aquileno out of his home tomorrow. Come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
You don't want us to help you today?
Sorry, say again?
This isn't urgent enough for you to want to help today?
Well, I feel as though it would be best for him to not have this stress on his shoulders right now. I think I would like to be able to allow my friend to work through this, and the rest of us can recuperate later.
Fair enough.
Alright. Anyone have anything else before you continue on towards Rin's?
Let's go to Rin's. Usually like granola bars or something.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on. Wait. As we're walking north, isn't there like a crow thing? Fuck. Where are my D&D notes? I lost my notes. 1 second. There's a place called. No, that's not that. Crow's Cast.
Yeah, the Crow's Casks?
Yeah, Crow's Cast. Do they serve breakfast?
Well, you don't know for certain, but, actually, hold on.
We're walking by it anyway, right?
Yeah, I would say you don't know for certain. However, just sort of looking through the door, because it's slightly open, it looks like they do have food inside, yes.
Do you guys want to, like, get food at the Crow's Cask? Just, like, real quick, and then we can finish this?
Yeah. Honestly,
Alright,
yeah.
sure.
I could eat.
Yeah, we're not...
I mean, I'm less hungry than bleeding, but,
Me too. Look, I put it myself. I have, like, several open wounds right now. Eating before healing, okay? It's important. Well,
Sure.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
I know, yeah. I mean, well, whatever.
So, are you going into the Crow's Casks, or
Yeah, I'm curious on what it looks like.
is everyone else going as well, or are you splitting up?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
head
going
up to
with.
Rin's.
Okay. You make your way to Rin's. So just let's go through who's going to Rin's, who's going to Crow's. So Jason's going to Crow's. Petra's going to Rin's. Nyx, what are you doing?
Gross.
Crow's. And Oberyn, what are you doing?
Crows.
All right. So Petra is going on her own to Rin's. Cool.
Hey, by the way, Petra, come as soon as possible, because I'm going to distribute the loot, so, be there.
I
when you
have
start.
half the loot.
Yeah, but I'm going to distribute my half. I have, like, the most liquid amount of, of
Okay.
loot on me.
Well, I mean, we have to sell most of the stuff anyway.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right.
Don't hog all the healing.
So the rest of you, while Petra goes up north, the rest of you enter the Crow's Casks. And, this early in the morning, it's fairly quiet. But you do definitely, now that you're inside, you get a wonderful nose of... Oh, that is the smell of breakfast chicken.
Oh my gosh. Worth it.
And as you enter, there's a couple of there's a couple of people or like servers going around and just clearing off tables and making sure everything's nice and clean. After what clearly seems to have been somewhat of a rowdier night. And behind the counter, you see a Tengu woman. Or a bird person, a crow person. And she spots you, puts a hand up.
Hello, welcome to the Crow's Cask. I'm not so sure I've seen you around here before.
Oh, we're new in town.
I see. What can I do for you?
Breakfast first. We had a busy morning.
I see that. Would you like some boozles with your breakfast?
Somewhat.
Boozles. We're called the Crow's Casks for a reason.
I'm sorry, we're not from around here. What's a boozle?
Booze! Alcohols!
Oh.
The things that get you drunkenness!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll take a boozle.
Oh, yeah, same.
All right. Any preferences, or do you want to let the house decide?
A little lighter ale, maybe. Nothing too strong.
I'll take whatever you recommend, my bird friend.
Well, if you're looking for an ale, we've got our current monthly special sour blackberry ale. And if you're looking for something a little more special there, my elven friend, might I recommend our spiced pumpkin rum?
Yeah, I'll take the rum.
Excellent. And for you, my little goblin friend there?
I'm good, thank you though.
All right. And for food, any preferences on food, or shall I just get the breakfast chicken that's currently cooking in the back?
Get the breakfast chicken. That smells amazing.
Lovely.
I do want breakfast chicken.
Sorry, say that again?
I said I do want breakfast chicken.
All right, I can get you that. And do we have preferences for potatoes or leeks as a side?
Potatoes.
I would kill for potatoes.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
All right, potatoes it is with breakfast chicken, and I'll have those drinks out for you right after.
She runs back.
As soon as she walks away. Who eats leeks?
I don't know. I actually was really tempted to try, because, like, it's leeks for breakfast?
I've heard good things, but I can't let go of potatoes.
I know, yeah, same.
And she runs back around.
All right, then. So,
How much of a pirate is this person?
Very much so.
Okay.
Like,
Ahoy!
So, here's some food, and she
just slides 3 plates across to you, and then she pulls out from behind her back. You don't even know how she was carrying a 4th tiny plate behind her back, but she pulls out a smaller one with a very gourmet-looking cracker, and slides it over towards you, Nix.
for your friend on your shoulder there. And that'll be 2 silver each for the meal. Now for the ale, if you're looking for that ale still, that'll be 5 copper. And for the rum, that'll be, well, how would you like the rum? That's the real question. How would you like it?
However you recommend.
Good choice.
And you watch her pull a bottle out from under the bar, pull out a glass, fill it up, slide it over to you.
That'll be 1 silver.
I give her the silver.
Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's 7 silver, 5 copper total, right?
So there's 3 of you. What did I say? I said 3 silver for the food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be 9 silver for food. Up to 10 with Oberon's drink, and then 5 copper for your drink.
Okay, so how much? 10 silver? Wait.
10 silver,
Right.
5 copper.
10 silver, 5 copper. I'll pay it off out of the pool that we have.
All right.
Bro, did you just pay for me?
No, we all paid for each other because that's coming out of the general loot pool.
Ah, I see.
I give her an extra 2 silver because I like her.
Oh, well, thank you, my kind friend. So, what brings you all to town? And I guess more specifically, what brings you all in this state to my bar?
Oh, we're helping out the fishery with some stuff, some pest control.
Oh, good. I'm glad someone's finally gotten around to helping Tamale out with that. Those lousy guards won't do anything.
Well, has to go to private contract, I fig. So, we're here to do that.
Well, I'd say whatever's down there is more than just a couple of rats.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man.
Well, drink up, eat up. Let me know if you've got anything you want to ask, anything you want to talk about. I'm a conversational crow.
And she goes around and just starts wiping off counters, wiping off casks, and generally cleaning the space up.
This is a pretty nice place. I don't know about you guys. It feels pretty nice. Yeah.
I love the homely atmosphere.
What kind of hole did you grow up in?
And so
No
now,
offense.
I mean, do you see my line of work? Do you think I grew up a rich kid?
Yeah. Fair enough.
all right. So now we're gonna jump over to Petra. Petra, at this point, you have made your way over to Ren's. You enter the store, which is empty, save for Rin just sort of in the center, adjusting a set of walking sticks on a rack in the center of the store. As you enter,
I'm
a little
going-
bell rings
can
above
you-
the door, and she turns around.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, hello, Petra. What can I do for you? I probably don't have to ask that. I've come to expect that you need medical attention.
Yes, I'm bleeding. And I'm gonna turn pointedly and start yelling at the ceiling. My goddamn ritual didn't work.
Right, okay. Well, one thing at a time, I suppose.
She thinks she can just sucker me in with magic and tricks. God fucking damn it.
She's just slowly sort of chanting under her breath while sort of waving her fingers in the air, tracing arcane patterns.
Oh, yes, dear, I know. It is so hard.
Just sounding like a barber. Alright. Rin restores to you 15 hit points.
Okay.
So, you said the ritual did not work.
Whatever Grandma did, I'm stuck with it. Apparently, the goddess thinks that it would be good for me too.
Well,
Grandmothers and goddesses always thinking they know what's best.
they do tend to do that, yes. Would you like me to try a more violent approach to remove it if it distresses you this much?
No, I don't want to hurt it. I just...
Okay, good,
Just
because I wasn't
frustrated.
going to do that anyways. That was a test.
I love being tested.
Would you
Well, I
like
have
some
you here.
Yes.
Could you appraise some of these things we found in Tamley's dungeon nightmare under the fish shop?
Possibly, yes. What have you?
I'm gonna start unclipping just a pile of things from my belt. Like, lay down the unusual longsword, the staff, the fucking unusual headwear, the eggshell necklace, the mysterious wand, the silver bracelet, and the mysterious map.
She just watches you pull all of these out of out of your belt and just place them on the counter, and she just looks at you.
All right, well, it seems you have acquired a good haul this time.
I only have half.
Oh dear. All right.
Jason's got the rest.
Well, I can certainly take a look at these. Have you had a chance to do any looking yourself?
Not really. We kind of got our butts kicked. Well, we murdered her, so I don't know if that counts, but it was not pretty. So we didn't have time for a real perusal of the
I'm sorry
stuff.
You committed a murder.
Is it a murder if she was a violent kobold that was living under the town and attacked us with magic first?
She looks up at the ceiling, thinking for a moment, looks back at you.
I would say that would be considered a day's work for you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like cold-blooded murder. Like, I have no interest in that. Just, the vigilante hero bullshit that you do. Which sometimes involves kind of murder. Can we move on? I'm
Yes,
gonna have a
we can.
ethical crisis.
And the first thing she picks up is the sheathed longsword, which has a it looks like the design of a dwarven face carved into the hilt. And she pulls the blade from the scabbard, and immediately it starts billowing smoke. And she just looks at the sword, looks at you.
Well, I can tell you immediately what this is. This is a smoking sword.
That's different.
Is more effective at getting through an enemy's defenses. And in addition, it is quite hot. The blade, I mean. So you can... it will always burn to the touch a little, but you can, if you concentrate on it in just the right way, you can cause it to burst into flames. And it becomes quite a bit more effective in such a scenario.
Interesting. What's its value?
60 gold pieces is what I would appraise it for.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to it right now, because I wonder if there is a person that I know who might want a sword that bursts into flames. If not, we'll sell it.
Fair enough.
Next, she picks up the hat.
Ah, yes. This right here.
She puts the hat on her head, and you watch as Rin suddenly becomes Oberyn.
This is a hat of disguise.
She takes the hat off, becomes herself again, hands it back to you.
That was highly unsettling.
Good, that is the intent.
Just checking.
It will allow you to disguise yourself as another creature. Once per day. And it does take a minute to... it normally would take a minute to get the disguise to activate.
How long does it last?
The effect will last for 1 hour.
Good to know. And how much is it worth?
30 gold pieces.
Good, good, good.
And
I'm gonna hold on to that for right now, too.
here we have a wand.
She picks it up, looks at it.
This right here, I believe you will enjoy immensely. This is a wand of heal. It will allow you to cast the heal spell once per day from it, but in addition, you can overcharge it an additional time. At risk of destroying the wand, you can cast the spell an additional time.
Well, that's important.
That is worth 60 gold pieces.
Oh, we're keeping that. Thank you.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, you know us quite well by now. We're pretty death-prone.
Yes. End of statement. Yes. Was there anything else you wanted me to look at?
I'm not necessarily looking for an appraisal for this one, but I have this eggshell necklace.
I see. Well,
And she picks it up and she looks at it, she squints at it.
I am not entirely sure what this egg belongs to or belonged to.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, yes, unfortunately, I feel as though the information is on the tip of my tongue, but I simply cannot call upon it at this moment in time.
Alright. Well, that leaves us with the silver bracelet and the mysterious map.
She looks at the bracelet.
This is just a very nice bracelet. Look at that. It even has a little fish going across it.
And she shows you, and there's a pattern of fish swimming through the ocean, just sort of engraved in the bracelet.
That is very nice. What would
is-
you buy it for?
I would say I would probably pay around 5 gold pieces for it, but you might fetch a better price with the blacksmith or something.
I'll
I
keep
don't
that in
really
mind.
know. He's kind of a jerk, so I would not take my word for that.
Oh yeah, I met him recently. He was not a pleasant man.
Yes, Carman is not an overly pleasant fellow.
He seemed confused why people would walk into his shop to purchase things.
Not a very good businessman. Very good
Evidently.
blacksmith, though, if he's given enough time for his work. Don't know how he would be as a politician, but I certainly wouldn't give him my vote.
Is he running for office? Is that something we need to be concerned about?
He has attempted so 4 times, unsuccessfully.
Oh dear.
Also part of why he is so grumpy.
Right then. Let's take a look at the map, shall we?
Indeed.
She looks at the map.
Well, this appears to depict some underground space. You see that cross-hatching around the sides that is typically used in very old maps from, before this town was even founded. That kind of cross-hatching is usually used to symbolize
an underground environment. I do not know
All
where
right.
it is, though.
Well, thank you. I suppose I should return to the lads.
Would you
Oh, I
like
have a
to-
staff.
A
I have a
staff.
staff as well.
A staff. Well, is it just... It looks to be just a regular, old, mundane staff.
So it seems.
And she looks at the rack of staffs and walking sticks that she was adjusting right before you came in.
I apologize, but I have reached my stocking limit.
Very fair. We'll give it to Remy. He won't like it, but you know.
He never likes anything.
No, that's true. Very true. Thank you for your help.
Did you wish
and-
to sell any of those items to me now?
No, I should probably consult with the lads.
All right. Then I'm sure I will be seeing you and the rest of your crew soon enough.
Oh, you can count on it.
All right. So, the rest of you, back at the Crow's Casks. I would say at this point you've finished your food, or we can say you're in process on eating your food and drinking your drinks. Is there anything you'd like to do or say while you're going about this, or afterwards?
Only if I'm absolutely 100% positive no one can hear me.
I would say you look around, and while this place seems to be void of customers besides yourself, and most of the staff is sort of out and about in the restaurant clearing tables, so you don't think they could hear you. You've been watching the bartender, and it's very subtle, but you can just somewhat see her head shift whenever one of you speaks to pick up on whatever you're saying.
Oh, sneaky. And I will not say anything. I will eat my chicken
All right.
in silence. I say,
Is
oh,
it
this is really
weird?
good.
Is
The
it
best
weird that,
breakfast chicken I've ever had.
When was the last time you had a breakfast chicken?
She doesn't say anything.
I have a philosophical question to pose to all of you. Does it feel wrong to, serve chicken as like a crow person, as a tengu?
Nope!
Says the barkeep.
I say, yeah, okay, okay, all right, fair enough. Just checking.
makes sense.
Like I wouldn't eat like I actually would eat a gorilla. Yeah, you're right. I actually would. If push came to shove, I totally would.
I didn't know.
Nix, you notice the bartender noticeably cocks her head at that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, funny.
All right.
I'm just going to eat the chicken.
Yeah.
Petra, would you have been heading back towards the Crow's Casks after leaving Ren's?
Yes, that would have been my ultimate destination.
Okay. Then does anyone else have any interactions they want to have before Petra gets there?
When Petra comes through that door, we kill her. No.
Rude?
I know. Yeah.
All right. So I'd say at around this point, right after everyone else has just finished their food, and I would say, Jason, you're probably almost done, if not completely done with your ale, and Oberyn, how fast would you be drinking just a little rum neat?
Probably just regular speed.
Okay. So it's gone, and has been gone for quite some time. Yeah, Petra, you walk through the door and see a pretty much empty tavern, save for your companions.
Hi, lads.
Hey, Petra, how
Hey,
you doing?
good?
I'm dying less.
Nice.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, it's great news. We need to go through the stuff.
We're gonna do that
Oh,
here,
right.
or should we go somewhere?
I mean,
Up
fuck
to
it.
you.
Let's distribute it here. Come on.
Out in the open?
I mean, yeah. No one's gonna steal anything. We're in a civilized town.
There's a thieves guild here. You went to the thieves guild here.
It's not a thieves guild. It's a guild of. This is a normal guild. It's a commerce guild, all right.
What, over at the Crooksnook?
Yeah, that one.
They're a very normal and totally legitimate and legal business on all fronts.
See,
Not
how
a thieves
can
guild
It's called
at
the Crooksnook Guild.
all. Not a thieves guild at all.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a commerce guild, all right.
The Osprey Club, which is located within the Crooksnook, though, that is very much the thieves guild.
What is it called? Sorry?
The Osprey
The
Club.
Yeah, the Osprey. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's a thieves guild. They
Yes.
have a thieves guild.
Yes.
Not a thieves guild. It's a guild of commerce.
No, it's a thieves guild.
Oh my god.
We all know
Notice.
about it.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. It's a thieves guild. Okay, it's a guild of thieves who do
Guild
normal
for
things.
thieves.
I don't care. I don't care if this happens here. I don't care if this happens outside. I don't care if this happens in a tree. It just
Can we do
needs
it
to
in a
happen.
tree? Let's do it in a tree.
Here's what I'll say.
Wait,
If you do it here, I'll give you all a free round of drinks.
Oh shit.
This seems very entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
10
The
in
moment
the
you said that
morning.
makes it more suspicious. No offense.
It's
What?
10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Is it even 10 in the morning? What time is it?
It
It's
is
like
around
9.
9:45.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. If we do the loot distribution in here, can you give Petra a free meal?
Sure.
All right. Boom. We're doing it.
My
in here.
adventuring days are long gone. I need to live vicariously through you.
Oh shoot! You used to be an adventurer.
Eh, that's one way to describe it. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
what
sense
kind?
motive?
Yeah, sure.
What
I
kind?
want
The
to
yeah.
know if it is behind her.
What was that?
I want to know if she was really meant it when
Ah.
she said it was behind her, or if she still does stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So, you take a close look at the tavern keeper, who you still don't actually know the name of, but you can very much tell that it certainly seems as though she's quite aged. She's on the very much older side for a Tengu. And you do believe her when she says that her days of adventuring are behind her, with almost a pang of regret, but you can tell that she knows it's the right thing for her.
Aw.
So, what'll it be for you, friend? Breakfast?
What do you have?
Breakfast chicken?
It's really good.
Sure, let's go for breakfast chicken.
Would you like potatoes or leeks?
How are they cooked?
Well, the potatoes are cooked in wedges, and the leeks are steamed. Seasoned, of course.
Let's get leeks.
All right, then. And what would you like to drink? Would you like to try one of our house specials?
What's the least alcoholic beverage you have other than water?
Well,
She goes down under the bar, pulls up a bottle of wine.
I think this is somewhat close to water.
Oh, fucking hell, just get me an ale.
All right. Sour blackberry ale it is.
Works for me.
She pours you a pint, slides it over, runs back into the kitchen, comes back a moment later with a plate of food. Nix wasn't lying. It's damn good chicken.
Glad to know that you can tell the truth about chicken.
She also refreshes drinks for everyone.
How are the leeks?
The leeks are pretty good. They taste like leeks, you know. Would you say Petra likes leeks?
Oh, for sure, they grow them on the farm at home.
Oh yeah, then yeah, these are, you know, they're not quite as good as Mama used to make, but they're getting up there. It's like when you know, the actual cook isn't available for the leeks specifically, so they use the knockoff recipe.
Nice.
All right.
Well, lads.
Loot
Wow.
time. All right, everybody, real quick, every single one of you gets 5 gold pieces, 2 silver pieces, and 5 copper. You got that?
525.
525.
Alright. You haven't gotten your stuff appraised, right?
No, I have not, and that's sitting in my bag right now.
Okay. So we'll deal with that later, but right now let me go through what I found. I found a really boring staff.
As in like a magic
No.
casting focus staff, or just like a wooden I sock you in the face kind of staff?
It seems pretty damn normal to me.
Okay.
I will say,
I don't want it.
You can see the staff on Petra's belt.
Oh. Oh, that's a boring old staff. Okay, I thought it was like... Never mind.
It's somehow more boring than the one that Remy has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean it up against the table. I don't want this thing.
I'll
Thing
take
number
it,
2.
says the barkeep as she just grabs the staff.
Wonderful. Glad to be of service. Thing 2. I'm gonna pull out the long sword.
Is it still in its scabbard?
Oh, it's 100% in its sheath.
Okay.
We're not, like, smoking out this, like, restaurant.
Of course, of course.
Who do you take me for?
Oh.
420, baby.
Oh, God. This, according to Rin, is a smoking sword. If you focus enough, it can apparently burst into fire.
Whoa.
It's worth 60 gold. Someone can either take it, or we can sell it.
Now, you said this sword can burst into fire.
Apparently, if you concentrate right.
I would like to try this sword, please.
That's what I thought, and I will hand him the smoking sword.
All right. I will put that into your inventory, Albrin.
Woohoo.
So that is now in your inventory under the weapons tab.
Alright. Let's go for... Aha. Alright. I pull out the hat.
Ooh. Nice hat.
It's a hat of disguise.
What? As in, like... I mean, that's what all hats are, I feel like.
I'm gonna put the hat on my head and transform into Jason.
You put the hat on your head, and, you know, you think about turning into Jason, and you can slowly feel just this magical shimmer starting to come up across your body, but it's not happening nearly as instantly as it did for Rin. After about a minute, Petra has fully turned into Jason.
Wow.
From the head down. So for a while, it's Jason's head on Petra's body.
Oh. Wow, that's actually pretty disturbing.
You can use it once a day, and it's worth 30 gold. What are we thinking?
I unironically kind of want to use that, because can you imagine the amount of trouble we could get into using it?
I am just the messenger. If we want to keep the hat, we can keep the hat. I'm
What
just
is
telling
it's like
you.
is this like a wizard hat or something, or what does it look like?
It's a bowler hat.
Give it to me.
It's
I
a,
want
it's
it.
a-
I
it is
want it.
a
I want it.
green bowler hat.
A green bowler hat. Fuck yeah,
Now,
I'm taking that
I have
shit.
to ask, if you are disguised as the person, does it continue to look like you have this green bowler hat on your head?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I would say just simply, Rin would have given you all the details, so you would know that you can change the appearance of the hat.
But there's always a hat.
Well, it can be a hat, it can be a comb, it can be a ribbon, it can be a helmet,
Okay.
or any piece of headwear, basically.
Good to know.
Okay, yeah.
I should also note, for both the hat and for the not for the sword, but for the hat, that is an item that needs to be invested. So we'll talk about that later. But for flavor, you've been using it. But yeah, normally you'll have to invest it, which is
that the
equivalent to
Pathfinder version of
attunement? Yes.
Attune?
Except you can invest to 10 items per day.
Oh my
instead
god.
of 3.
What?
That's cool.
And
How many things are we trying to
No, because I
invest
think
in?
I
10.
think Pathfinder has rings, so that's the reason why. You have tons of
There's
rings, yeah.
there's a lot of Pathfinder is balanced around you getting a lot of magic items. But yeah, basically, you take. Basically, it's just hold on. Oh, hell, this is better than attunement. You take one or more interact actions, usually taking the same amount of time it takes to don the item. So actually, putting the hat on would invest you to it if you wanted to.
Oh shoot.
So
Nice. All right. I'm gonna pull out the silver bracelet.
Do I get the hat?
You can have the hat.
Yes, thank you, Petra. I love you. I take the hat.
all right, I put it.
I
in
put it
your,
on my head.
Put it in your thing. And then
put it in my head.
if you look next to the little thing, if you look next to the shirt on the left, there's a toggle for investing to it.
Oh.
So it should automatically track that.
I have a hat of disguise now.
All right, Petra, you pulled out the fish bracelet.
Rin said she would buy this for 5 gold. She thought the blacksmith might buy it for more.
Is that the one we took off the kobold? This eggshell
I don't
necklace.
remember where we got it, but
Is this
it's
the
here.
eggshell necklace?
No, this is a bracelet.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. No. Sorry, forgive me.
It's okay.
Rin didn't know what the eggshell was from, which concerns me, but that's a separate issue.
It's from a gem amethyst dragon. That's not true.
Do we want to go back to the bracelet?
I was making a joke, but yeah, go ahead.
I got your joke. Don't worry.
Wonderful. We should probably sell it. We can see what the blacksmith will pay for it.
Yeah.
We have this map. I'm gonna slide that out. Anybody
And what
happen
does
to
this map?
recognize it?
We all look
Yeah,
at
I'll
the
study
map.
it.
What's the map say?
Well, there's no words on it, and you've got no idea where it's from.
Am I able to use my level up abilities yet?
Yes.
I would like to detect magic on that bad boy.
All right. So, you cast detect magic, and the way detect magic works in Pathfinder is that basically you send out a pulse that basically just detects the presence of magic within 30 feet. You don't get any more information.
Oh,
And you can choose to ignore magic you're aware of. And then there's special rules for illusion magic, but they don't matter right now. But basically, you can send out a pulse, and all you get right now at this level is, you know, the presence or absence of magic within that 30-foot space. But as you level up, it becomes more powerful. So you're able to get more information. Because that's the cool thing about cantrips is that they level up to match the highest level of spell you can cast.
That's actually really cool. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Did you want to still cast Detect Magic?
No, never mind.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's a map. None of you recognize it, but you all get the same information. I'm assuming Petra shares all of the information she got from Ren.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And yeah, you get all the same information as Ren gave Petra.
Okay. Now for the really cool thing.
What is the cool?
I pull out the wand.
Ooh.
What is up with that?
You're a wizard, Petra.
Okay, how injured is Jason?
I'm at 4 HP out of 17.
I'm gonna cast heal.
Oh.
All right. Do you want to cast that as 1 action, 2 action, or 3 action?
What is the difference?
Well,
I'm sure it's written somewhere. I'm just
yes.
it's
If you click on the wand of heal, right under the price, there should be a little button that says heal. You can click on that and it'll pull up the spell.
Nice. Oh fuck yeah! Let's do 3 action.
3 action. Okay.
Oh my god.
So you
Whole 6
disperse
seconds.
this energy within 30 feet. So all of you go ahead and so Petra, go ahead and roll 1d8.
Let's see if the dice are nice to me today, shall we? They aren't usually, so. That's a 4.
4. Well, yeah, all of you regain 4 hit points.
Whoa!
I don't like
We
it.
all gain 4 hit points.
Am I wounded?
We need to get rid of it.
Every single one of you receives 4 hit points. No, you are, or yes, you are still wounded.
Okay.
The only thing that can, the only things that can get rid of wounded are healing from treat wounds, or if you get back up to full HP by resting.
Okay.
We should sell it.
We're not selling it.
Why not?
Because what if Nyx or I goes down, and you guys need to either heal us or each other?
It's a backup.
Just
Yeah,
back
okay,
up.
fair enough.
Yeah, next, like, we carry out health potions. This is just like a bigger health potion and more magical.
We
Really?
can use
It's
it
a
once a day.
backup for your health potion?
Yeah, it's a triple backup.
Nyx, it's not going to replace you. It can only heal once a day.
Plus overcharge.
Promise?
I promise. Alright, that's all of my stuff.
So is Petra keeping the wand of heal?
I'm gonna keep the Wand of Heal.
Okay. So it is used up for the day,
Yeah.
unless you overcharge it.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Okay. Just so you know.
Who do you
Never,
think I
ever,
am?
ever.
Just so you
Yeah.
know, overcharging means that you cast the spell again and then roll a DC 10 flat check. On a success, the wand is broken, which means that you can repair it. On a failure, the wand is destroyed.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Have you
not ever
met
do
me?
that.
We're not
know.
fucking around with
Putting
that
it out
shit.
there in case, in case it ever comes up that you absolutely need it.
Yeah, like, we're all dying. Like, we need just the extra health here.
No, we can't break the wand. We have to die instead.
It's more important that we die.
All right.
We have
wand of healing.
boundaries.
Is more valuable than our lives.
You know what?
I mean, it's worth
Sometimes
more
it's
gold than
true.
I am.
So,
Alright.
what was decided on the bracelet?
I think we were gonna go ask the blacksmith what he would pay for it.
Yeah, and I'll go to Rin's, and I know I have a bunch of, like, I have a bunch of like miscellaneous quote unquote treasure items. Can we just like hand wave and say go to Rin and she gives me market value and I
It depends on what you're trying to do, but yeah, probably.
yeah.
Well, is there anything that could be useful?
Do you want a bolt of fine silk for your toys, or does any of you guys want a nice decanter, or what is it called? A feather dipped in gold?
I'm sorry, did you say a feather dipped in gold?
Yeah, I pull it
Oh,
out.
you said the wrong word.
A what?
You said the wrong word.
I said the wrong
Gold.
word.
In gold?
You
What?
said the word gold. Now we're stuck here.
What? I'm confused. I'm so confused.
I understand.
Is
Don't
it-
worry.
Is there or is there not a feather dipped in gold?
I don't get the joke, but here's a feather dipped
But
in
what
gold.
if we sold the feather and then we could have gold?
Yeah.
But it's
I
a
thought
feather.
Yeah.
Well, or, hear me out on this. I put the feather in my hat.
Yes.
Hold up. You have to pay the amount of money that the thing is worth minus your share.
Well, I mean, I don't know if
It
that's
looks good,
fair.
though. Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, how much is this thing really worth, anyways?
It's like 40 gold, I think.
Holy shit!
That's nothing.
Did you say that's nothing?
Yeah, no, hang on. Yeah, let's run it back real quick. Yeah, you know what? You take this. I will take my share, and you know what? I'll find a different feather.
Burger.
Hi, Jacob.
Oh,
We're in the
he's-
middle.
Was that
Oh,
Jacob?
there he goes. He's
yeah, that
gone
was
again.
Jacob. What?
Remy cameo.
Okay, so who's taking the feather? Is Jason keeping the feather for now?
Yeah,
I guess we just
I'm
sell it.
keeping it for now. I'm keeping it for now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Were there any other things to distribute at this moment in time?
Let me see.
I don't think so.
Anyone decanter? No. Hat of no. I have a hat of this guy that's mine. Does anyone? Yeah, that's it. Does anyone like two or a jar of slippery oil? You know, some real like industrial grade lube.
No.
I don't like the implications of that.
Oh, trust me, it can be pretty useful.
I really don't want to.
Have you
I
ever
don't
like?
want to know anything about the use of that.
Have you
Ever.
ever? I want to say, have you ever tried catching somebody covered in oil?
I'm very uncomfortable.
I don't need to know about your kinks.
It's not my kink. I'm just saying, like, when you're in a corner, you need to get out fast. They can't stop you.
So I know the title for this episode, and it's Petra Kink Shames.
Yeah.
I'm not kink shaming. I just don't want to know about
Hey,
it.
remember Watchmen? Hey, guys, remember Watchmen? Like the lube guy who was like in one episode for like 10 minutes and it never.
Dr.
No.
Manhattan.
What?
Yes, Doc. Yes. You guys remember Watchmen from like 4 years ago?
No! I mean, I remember the existence of the show, but I never watched
I
it.
know Watchmen exists, but I don't know anything about a lube guy in
Yeah.
Watchmen.
Okay.
Good lord. All right, we're moving on from the lube
All right.
conversation.
Okay. Nobody gets lube. Fine. I'll hold on to it. All right? Just in case. But like, listen. When you're in a corner and
Just
they're
in
like,
case of what?
and when they're trying to catch you, all right? When they're trying to catch
You
you,
never know when you might need some.
Yeah, exactly.
they?
You never know.
So anyway,
Who is trying to catch us?
Oh, they're coming. They will come, and then we need to get away from them. And this will be the key to our salvation right here.
I'm gonna melt into the floor.
the barkeep is just sort of sitting back, leaning back on the counter, just snacking away on a piece of bread.
You know, this was very much worth the meals and drinks.
I'm glad someone's happy.
So is there anything else you want
Also,
to do
holy
at the
shit. This
crow's
actually is-
cask?
Okay, FYI, this slippery oil, mechanically speaking, is actually pretty powerful. It actually
I'm
is.
sure it
pretty
is.
powerful.
So, are you just going Rins now? Or are you going to the blacksmith?
Oh my god. Can we hand wave I go to Rins and I get 6 gold for the stuff that's like the bolt of fine silk and the decanter. That's
Well, you're
total
not going to be
6
able to
gold.
sell that to the blacksmith.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're not going to be
I'll
able to
go
sell
to the
any of that.
blacksmith.
Okay.
yeah.
Petra, you go to the blacksmith. He's very grumpy, but he gives you 5 gold for the bracelet.
Alright, that's what? 1 gold for everyone here?
Plus an extra, yes.
Alright, so we each get a gold.
And we, I guess, give 1 to Remy, or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and he refuses the cloth and the decanter full of old spoiled
Yeah, I was
wine.
going to give that to Rin.
Do you try to sell him the feather as well?
How much would this feather be worth?
I don't know. There's not a whole lot of gold in there. Probably not much.
Yeah, but it's a feather dipped in gold. Do you imagine how hard that is?
Yeah, so then I'd have to get the burning smell of feather out of my forge.
Okay. I wasn't looking to sell the gold on it. I was mostly looking to sell it as like an artisanal item or something like
Why
that.
the hell would I want an artisanal item?
Well,
Do I look like
you
someone
are
who
an-
likes artisanal items?
maybe
You are an artisan, so.
Yeah, that, and also I feel like if you did make more artisan items, you could, like. Never mind.
Get out of my store.
Rid, quick.
All right.
How
move
much
on
are you
to
willing?
Rins.
Okay, Rid. I have a bolt of fine silk, very fine silk. It hasn't been in the dungeon totally, and also a decanter filled with fresh wine from some ancient place.
I will give you 5 gold for the silk. I will pour out the wine and give you 1 gold for the decanter.
Sounds good.
As for this feather, do you know what this is?
What is it?
This is what is called a feather token. So, if you look closely here,
And she points to the shaft of the feather, the part that's dipped in gold. And you can see it's very small.
there is an arcane rune engraved into this. If you activate it, it will transform into another object. But only once. It is a single-use thing. And this one, if I'm reading the rune correctly, will transform into a ladder.
Oh.
So once you activate it, it permanently will turn into a ladder.
How
Oh,
tall?
so we have an easy to transport ladder.
Yeah, this is awesome. How much does it cost? Like, how tall is the ladder? Like 10
I
foot?
believe 20 feet.
Oh my gosh.
That is the standard for these kinds of tokens.
Oh shit. Oh, thanks for changing it in my inventory DM.
You're welcome.
My gosh. This is so cool. Oh, can you imagine? Like, there's so many establishments who think putting something 20 feet up is basically putting in a vault. This is incredible.
Okay, that wasn't where I was gonna go.
Oh, where were you
But
gonna go
okay.
with it?
Well, we have to go back to Gauntlet. Gauntlet's kind of in ruins.
Oh, 20 feet. Yeah, okay, right. That too. That could work as well.
Is there anything else I can do for you all at this moment in time?
Alright, 1 sec.
How's
I'm gonna-
Jason looking?
I have 8 HP. I need some healing.
Yeah, Jason, I would say, is bloodied currently.
Yeah. Also, everybody gets 1 gold piece and 5 silver pieces from the decanter and stuff.
All right. Yeah, so Nyx is looking perfectly fine. Oberyn's looking in relatively good health. I would say probably, relatively speaking, he's looking around as good as you are physically, Petra. Jason is the only one who's really beat up still.
That tracks.
Jason, would you like some medical attention?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's see. Oberyn, would you like some as well? I can make my healing go in an area to get all of you.
Yeah, I'll take some.
All right. So, she will cast heal as a 3 action. All of you regain 2 hit points.
Oh, okay. Good.
That's great for me.
Yeah, I know. By the way, can I buy 2 potions of healing while we're here?
Sure.
All right. That's
4 gold
that's
each.
Gonna be 4 gold each. 8 gold minus 8 gold. I get 2.
Anyone else making any purchases here?
No, I think we're good.
Actually, I'm gonna buy a healing potion.
All right, that'll be 4 gold.
Okie doke.
Are you gonna do anything before heading back to the fishery, or are you even heading back to the fishery?
Fuck
I
it,
think
let's
we're
go
heading
back.
to the fishery.
We got lunch, brunch, so let's do it.
All right. So, it's just past 10 o'clock. You all start heading back towards the fishery. Now let's check in with everyone real quick. Jason, how are you feeling right now?
He's still hurt, but he's ready to get back to it.
All right. Nyx, how are you feeling?
She's feeling okay. She's a little worried about that wand of healing.
Speaking of which, does Jason want Nyx to heal him?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll let her. I'll let her if you want.
Does Nyx want to heal Jason?
I will try.
All right. Go ahead and
All
roll
right,
that
find the bench.
medicine check.
Put a piece of cloth in my mouth.
21.
21. All right, that is a
Oh my
success. Go
gosh.
ahead and roll that 2d8 for him.
Does this treat wounds?
Yes. Well, actually, Nyx, did you do this at a higher DC, or did you do this at the regular DC?
I'm
Does
still
it
really
remember?
bad at it, so it's going to be at the regular DC.
Okay.
Especially if someone really needs healing.
All right. Do you want me to, whenever you're doing the healing, do you want me to ask if you're doing it at a higher DC, or do you want to just tell me?
Whatever works better for you.
Okay. Probably better if you just tell me, because I won't remember.
Okay. So if I don't say anything, then we're just going to keep it at the normal one. And then
Alright,
if I want to try
regular
a higher one, I'll let you know.
Sounds good. All right. And what
So-
did Jason get for healing?
11 points of healing.
Oh, I'm back to
All right.
full.
There we go. All right. And Oberyn, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Excited to get back in the ring.
All right. And Petra, how are you feeling?
It's been a fucking weird day, dude.